What's up, bunnies? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
And I'm Zach.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. NewJeans.
Bunnies.
Ditto. Side A, that is. This is your first time on the channel. Hit the subscribe button and become a real redeemer today. Also, make sure you guys jump on the Patreon for, NewJeans stuff on there. Side B will be on there. The Mama 22 performance is up there. Hype Boy live performance is up there for free. So, you guys definitely should make sure you jump over there. But no long talk. We love this group and are really excited to see what this comeback is about. Ditto.
Bunnies.
Old VHSs.
Oh my God. All of us are dead. Was
It's a hard film.
강고양이 씨. 강고양이 씨.
I know it. It's starting to sound like that ballad might be coming. Hey, turn up. Hey. Hey.
Love that melody.
Bring us back. Nothing to lose.
널 좋아한다고. 라따따따 울린 심장. But I don't want to stay in the middle like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘 say it back on say it out. 아침은 너무 멀어서 say it out. I don't want to walk in this middle. 다 아는
A deer, a female deer. Fell asleep at school. Oh no. They got cinematic and shit.
Literally.
Side A, side B. Because she's recording. Got nothing to lose.
Their voices were beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy because you mentioned that you thought like this might have been a little bit more like of a ballad. Wasn't quite that, yet it still was a way for them to kind of stretch like their vocal muscles. I feel like a little bit more on here.
Yeah.
I don't know why every time like they sing and just kind of do tracks, it always feels like summertime.
Yeah.
Like it's always like kind of like a good vibe, like just kind of like
Good energy.
just good energy. I feel like
It's
the air
ironic.
is good outside.
It's ironic too because they segued from that, saying that like the summer's past, it's becoming autumn, or
Autumn.
whatever, to like transition to a little bit of that winter kind of stage.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, the fact that the previous songs would kind of fit more in that wheelhouse of like that summer, like summer vacation almost, to then kind of transition to this point. It's interesting.
Yeah, we at this point know how talented like these young ladies are. That groove.
There's something about that beat. Yeah.
Something about like that groove that just was like kind of super catchy, and I feel like they do a very great job so far of just being able to kind of get you immersed in the track and like get you very much caught on with what's going on. I'm a sucker for videos when they do kind of like the camcorder stuff, and whether it's film footage, whether it's VCR style kind of like stylization for like the cinematography. I think it's also very cute how like they are super heavy on like the boy crush themes.
Yeah.
They let me turn this. Well, let me close this. Because we've talked about this before, how some of these K-pop groups, as far as like the Gen 4 girls that were being introduced, seem to be very heavily pushed on either like sexualizing the young ladies or for the music to be a little bit overproduced or loud. I feel like it's the opposite with NewJeans. I feel like literally you feel like you're just watching like young girls like kind of just having fun and like growing up and like living life. And the music never sounds overproduced. In fact, like most of their music, their voice is a part of the production, I would say, like anytime like they're doing these tracks. But I like this. I like the way this was shot. I like the color palette. I like how it kind of jumps from MV formats at times, and then it jumps to letterbox to kind of make it like a little bit more cinematic when they're going into like more of those behind the scenes kind of shots. This was good. This was to me just another notch on their belt, and I can't wait to like see what the tape B like is about.
Yeah.
And just kind of see the other side of the story. But yeah, that was me. I talked a lot. How do y'all feel?
I like this. I like this a lot. The production really was it for me. The way they started it off, like that woohoo, that's just like really catchy. The chorus is lovely, like amazing.
Addictive.
Yeah. The video was amazing. I like how the beginning you can see she's recording the group, but then at the end she's recording nothing. But it shows every location she was at, the classroom where they were dancing. At the end, she was in there by herself, and everyone was just staring at her like she was weird. When she woke up on the couch, she supposedly had a dream with them on a couch with her, falling asleep, doing her nail, signing her cast.
I was about to say, I wonder what that was about, because when she woke up, the cast looked like the names were going too.
Going, everything was going.
Everything was kind of going.
So it's like this was a dream to her.
Unless it was like beforehand or something.
Yeah.
Some time loopery.
I like this
Oh, like
video.
it might have brought it back to day one when she first kind of.
Well, just knowing that all this is kind of interconnected, from what we've seen with a lot of her videos, I don't know you know,
The story,
the
or whole
timeline,
gist.
and the story of kind of how they choose to go about it. But yeah, my fault. I didn't mean to step on your point.
You got, yeah. I just like this production a lot. I like this video a lot. Still favorite group, my favorite. I don't care. It's just everything about this. Their production and voice matches so perfectly. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's also says Zach, you know the joint like at night I think
That's what it's
that
like.
same feeling that you get when you hear those type
I
of
wanted to say like
sounds
this
there.
is like the production is New Jersey-ish.
I know what you mean.
But it's not fully that way. They switch it up and it's like we're gonna put some.
NewJeans jersey.
That's hilarious. It's like we're gonna put some soul behind this New Jersey dance.
The paint's still there from when the girl did her nail.
Did her nails.
Yeah,
And
so
see, they're looking
tying
in.
the continuity there at least.
They just staring at her like she crazy, but she was recording them dancing at first.
That is crazy though, because like you said, she is at every spot that they recorded at. Nobody's there. It's no one there's in the gym, and the boy's still looking at her.
Still looking at her.
So was he looking at her weird like that the first time because nobody was there? Is this all imagination?
Like her dream or something is really
Chris
interesting.
about to fill us in. Chris, I don't know neither. I'm with y'all. Shit.
Yeah, I'm watching the same thing. I'm
Watching the same shit you watch.
Well, it's only side A, so I mean, there's
That's the
definitely more
interesting
story.
thing. Like I really
Yeah,
didn't know
there's
that
more story to be told.
It's
It's
like not the answers.
Did her friends disappear because literally she was disappearing the girl on the chalkboard.
yeah, she was.
she erased them out their life.
She erased it.
Oh, ditto.
Well, now generally, just with the song, I thought everything was really well done, especially the catchiness, as you both had stated, with the melody in particular. It's kind of really hard to write like a catchy top line in a song. I feel like this because when the lyricism is essentially you just like vocally kind of flexing, and you know obviously like those things are done in music generally, but it felt like what the hook was almost kind of somewhat of what you would get towards a bridge of a track, if it makes sense. I'm saying as far as like the vocal, I guess I don't want to say harmonizing. Trying to think of the word, but basically, I guess for lack of a better term, I'll just say the harmonizing.
Which
But,
one? The I got nothing to lose part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Like when you're just kind of like dragging out those sounds, but you're not necessarily doubled up on your vocals or with anyone, so it's just kind of like you're harmonizing but by yourself, kind of, or you're carrying the melody, I guess.
I get what you mean. It's just that extension part of the melody on the last note.
Yeah, exactly. And the way they, those are traditionally kind of things you would see more towards the bridge, I felt like. And I'm not exactly sure, I could be completely mistaken if, it seemed like it was only the one member in particular who was singing the same note, unless all of them were kind of taking turns on that note. But nonetheless, it's just the fact that they had kept the same register if they, you know, were multiple people taking turns at that, I thought that was really, really nice as well. But knowing that this is from, you know, seemingly one person's perspective within the group, if it was just them, then, you know, I would certainly understand that as well. Musically, I would say that I really enjoyed it. I'm not quite sure where it ranks and everything, but I'm really curious as far as the, like how this continues within the story and everything. But I do like everything, as you guys had stated about the video, the whole going from being shot in standard letterbox kind of formations, or aspect ratios rather, to then getting in the more cinematic aspects. And usually when you kind of do those things, when you kind of put someone in like older, almost found footage sort of aspects, because you create that that letterbox framing, as you were saying, that's usually the best way to kind of isolate someone in the frame, make them feel, you know, smaller, insignificant, cast them out in a way. So I like that kind of some of the wide angle aspects felt like they were filming the group, but then it felt like some of the found footage aspects were just filming her. So I thought those things were done well, but even when they were on the rooftop filming, all the girls were in similar outfits, and she was in the juxtaposed outfit. They were in like navy blues or something, and she was in like more of a brown, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of like the way the wardrobe also kind of painted her in a frame of isolation as well. As far as the whole cast thing and the paint and everything, I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, at least in part A. But it's something that because you know how like they started the video and they kind of had like that that aspect of they're looking. It's like, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Okay, so what it felt like to me was like, I guess, her filming the rest of the group kind of being together and everything, which kind of creates that isolation effect. But then when her and the boy lock eyes or whatever, that's kind of when she gets all shy about it and everything. And then they meet at the water fountain. So the whole, as far as the whole Ditto aspect of everything, it kind of felt like, you know, like if you say I like you or I love you to someone, traditionally, like you want them to say it back and to reciprocate it. And I guess the whole Ditto thing is kind of almost a little bit of a, trying to think of how to word it, like a bait and switch kind of, to where like this person doesn't end up seemingly reciprocating those things, and then you get the ending shots, you know, where she's like all alone, alienated, you know, walking in the rain, those kind of things. But I guess it's kind of like, you know, how someone would almost say ditto. It feels like if they were trying to like say it without saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not really feeling you, but like, you know, sure, cool, kind of like it almost felt like kind of one of those like brushing it off sort of things. Mm-hmm. But I'm really curious to see how kind of side B plays into that. But overall, just as far as like the song and everything, it's a really beautiful song for sure. I do like particularly the hook, and I would say when they got towards the latter half as well, as Zach had said with the production. So I thought those things were done really well, and just knowing what we had seen of them from their songs, but then also the way they performed live as well. You know, like seeing like the other live performances that they had. I'm really curious kind of how this would sound live as well, I would say. But yeah, the cinematicness that they bring to every video is definitely something that intrigues me as well. Everyone has their own unique perspective within all the videos, it seems like, and I like that they're kind of forming this world through versions of POV shots, to where it not only invests you in the members, invests you in the group, but then when you kind of look back and put all the individual pieces together, it's gonna, you know, tell a much more whole, like, well-rounded story, I suppose. But I'm liking how they're playing on perspective, especially this early in their career.
Yeah, after rewatching this video, I don't mean to be morbid. I think them girls might have died.
Think so?
And she's just replaying the tape over.
She starts the video off playing the tape.
Yeah, I see, because they go from the standard to the letterbox.
So, you know, just kind of be here with me. Kind of starts the video off by pulling out an archive tape, plays it, and then we jump kind of right into everything. Yeah, so you're seeing all the members and everything, and like you said, later on, I'm not sure if she's either hallucinating or just kind of maybe stuck on moments that she had with friends before. But I don't know why I'm getting like a really, like, rewatching the video again while you were talking, getting like a chilling feeling like they're no longer here.
Well, I mean, even at the end when she walks out into the rain without the umbrella, like it's definitely meant to leave you.
It feels remorseful,
on a depressing kind of vibe.
I didn't
particularly think
I didn't like that neither. This deer is giving me like Get Out feeling almost anytime you see the deer.
Creepy.
Yeah,
like a deer means you're gonna be alone. B&B. The ones you love are gonna die or died.
Also, just prey in general, right?
Yeah. Like,
you're not a predator, in nature at least, being a deer. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, does hunting go around winter as well?
Mm-hmm.
Fall, winter.
Because I know bears traditionally hibernate and everything, so isn't it like hunting season for deers and everything? Yeah, I'm not too well informed on that, but having them in that, you know, forest of snow seemingly, it definitely could indicate that. And clearly they make the match cut, you know, the eyes to the eyes, so there is a parallel being drawn between the two.
Yeah, I just don't like this, especially the whole, let me rephrase this. So I can be like, what you mean you don't like it? You should just like it. The feeling, like you said, her kind of walking out in the rain. I don't know. I'm just getting kind of regret or like, you know, or missing people. And then the whole... She literally started kind of just, you know, wiping Shorty out of existence. I don't know. It's just
can you get back to the middle of the video?
Rewatching the video, I'm just feeling very eerie. Is this the part you wanted? Or do you want me to?
Yeah, you can let it ride for a second. Can you go back like 5 seconds and pause that?
Tell me when.
Now. All of them have ties on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the one she was erasing had a bow tie. So I was trying to see who in the formation had a bow tie at some point.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Or if she was wearing the bow tie herself.
Or
and
if
that
she
would
had
mean
it
she's-
herself
Like it's
and-
you get what I mean? At least that would be my way to kind of cheat that.
I can only imagine the theories that are down for this because
Did Shorty in the beginning have a bow tie?
They didn't show her really.
Yeah, I didn't think they should. I just didn't even pay attention to it until now.
I don't think they showed her.
You can even see she doesn't have a broken wrist or arm.
And that's what I was looking for too, because the continuity with the, I mean, I know subtextually like a wound and everything. Like
So I
clearly
definitely do feel
something
like
hurt
this
you.
is like a throwback video of her and her friends, because you can see she doesn't have the cast on. She's older, possibly going through her high school memories with her friends that possibly aren't friends with her. We're not going to say passed away.
There's definitely that strong
I'm
reminiscence.
I'm sorry if someone got offended. I don't know. Pass away might be like a hard one. Theories about NewJeans Ditto MV.
It's
I got
really interesting
goosebumps.
to
It's so
theorize.
scary. Okay, so I mean, I guess
Well,
I'm
no,
not
it
completely.
definitely did give like a horror film vibe in the beginning. The cold blue lighting, even the schoolgirl outfits and everything like that. The hair kind of in front of the eyes, like those sort of aspects. I could see how someone would think of that, like particularly with the mood too, the found footage style of everything.
Yeah. I feel like side B is the answer.
Let me see. This is just that the members of NewJeans are only imaginary characters who don't actually exist. Okay, some people. Okay, so those are kind of the first. That was the first theory I had. I don't know why death. Maybe death sounds very cool, but I don't know. Just felt a little bit more chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
watching it again.
even just like kind of trying to imagine what I heard of the song the first time. Was it? Remember how I said I thought it was just the one member who was predominantly singing the hook?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone else even have switch ups in the verses?
It really wasn't.
No, because I'm saying if it was just that one
I think it
person
kinda
singing
was.
the entire song,
I
then
felt like it was only one vocal.
no, that's what I mean, because it felt like the register was so consistent. So if there was only one member singing that song,
Yeah.
and then you're talking about the rest of the members disappearing and
Then it makes sense.
and not existent, because that would tie into why I felt that way as well.
I'll hook you up. I'll jump on the color
Color-coded.
coded real quick just to kind of
See, we genuinely curious.
see what's up because everyone seems to be on it, but.
Okay, so they do switch up.
People
Okay.
they switching up and taking turn.
I admire
They
them
do
for
switch it up?
keeping that consistent.
Switching up.
I admire them for keeping that consistent
seriously.
tone and register all the way throughout. That's incredibly hard.
That's fire. You really can't tell the difference.
No, that's what I mean. It felt like they were like really
Stayed the same, like you said, the same tempo,
yeah.
all that.
Yeah, whoever is Haren and Haim, those two must be doing a blunt of the
Okay.
of it, so it might be them two kind of in the same vein, at least from the comments on YouTube.
It's not us.
Yeah, because everyone seems to be mostly impressed with like both of them doing everything. Hold on, Kurt. Let me see something real quick. That's high-end.
Okay.
That's Haren.
Okay.
So if you think their voice is kind of, that's one voice. Two voices. So their voices do seem kind of like they're matching each other and
Yeah.
In a way.
and sound and everything. But yeah, they're all
That's-
taking
that's
turns.
incredible.
They at least it seems like them two are kind of taking turns on there and everybody just doing everything else. I don't want to read too much of the theories because I kind of like having like our own thing, and I don't want to get a leak of what the side B is about. But yeah, my take on this definitely is either she's imagining like friends kind of like being there and her just kind of enjoying herself with her friends, or something went very left. I don't know why the deer is just like kind of, like I said, it was giving me like those type of Get Out moments, because early on
Yeah.
in like Get Out, The deer was speculated to kind of symbolize the death that was going to happen, like deaths that were going to happen later on in the film and shit.
One thing I was going to say too is when they were talking about I don't want to say that this is like a homophone or like wordplay or anything like that necessarily, but when they were saying that caught in the middle, you know, and they said riddle, if I'm not mistaken, like the riddle being caught in the middle, but it sounded like middle sonically to us, like English, but the translation that was on the screen was saying maze. So I don't know if that's wordplay to where that is the word in Hangul or Korean to where that is, you know, playing on the maze thing. But also the whole, like, if you're love, you're kind of caught in the middle. So I was curious if there was, like, if that was wordplay in that regard. But it's that would certainly kind of give some implication, the whole riddle maze aspect of it, as you had said with, you know, your theory.
Yeah.
This is incredibly interesting, though.
Yeah, this is a lot because even the concepts that you talked about earlier, as far as the whole Ditto thing.
Yeah.
The song definitely is, I'm assuming in correlation with the video, the song probably is a representation of maybe a strong bond with friendship.
Yeah, because that's the weird thing. I was thinking it was going to be like more of a love story kind of, as far as like
Same.
You know, the male character in the story and everything like that, and them meeting at a fountain, seeing each other. But then it largely became really about the friend group dynamic. And mind you, I know in the previous videos where it was like them seemingly trying to win over the same person. So there was like a little bit of that. And I don't, like they could be completely independent concepts of each other that are separated. But they definitely do seem to be, you know, dividing up the stories. You know, for different videos for different members and everything, and that's definitely fascinating as well.
Yeah, I do like that though too. I like when you're being very detailed and unique with the like the wording of your song, yet the song is kind of conveyed where you could be talking to a lover or you could be talking to a friend. Like I think like that's kind of deep. I think NewJeans is kind of playing on another level than other people. And I don't want to be one of those people that's like kind of reaching with this, but
no, I mean we know BTS's universe. We know that TXT and Hyphen seem to be connected with N-Team.
yeah.
So there at least opens the door possibility for cinematic universe something. So nonetheless, it's fun to speculate.
Yeah, but it's just I think they're on another level when it comes to relatability, the songs kind of being able to play like in multiple lanes, like you said, the world building and the cinematography, and everything just feels so pure and authentic. Like it's, I don't know, it's I think we touched on it before. Like they just feel different.
Ironically, the concept of the video feels much like the whole aspect of the jeans, how it's like a timeless sort of aspect. So I kind of like how they're playing with time periods as well, because that's seemingly what a lot of the metaphor of the name of the group kind of seems to indicate too.
Look, I never even peeped that. She's the only one that had the umbrella. Everyone stayed in there.
Oh.
What is going on? This means something.
Her looking back.
Yeah, but even the camera on the steps is like looking up at them, you know, putting them in the
position of power
and
her
in
some
position of vulnerability. That's interesting.
Yeah, all this stuff is very interesting.
I really can't wait for side B, because now I'm like,
I find this very interesting. This is like I said, I don't really want to look too much or whatever, because I like when we theorize things and then Redeemers kind of give us the scoop if they know what's up. Because if this is one of those open-ended things, my mind is going to blow. That deer scene is creepy as shit. I'm sorry. I know people love Bambi and shit, but yeah, I'm done, man. I kind of want to jump into side B and see what that's about, man.
no, I'm with you.
You good? Jump in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel about this. This was a banger. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. Just gave y'all a nice breakdown, like 10 different theories. We talked about the aspects of the production. We talked about the cinematography that was done here. We talked about everything decent. You should be subscribed. Also, if you want more content like this, y'all need to jump on the Patreon. Literally already did their Mama 2022 performance. The live performance for Hype Boy is up there, and Attention. Also, side B will be on there and some more content from NewJeans. Love you, bunnies. Gonna holla at y'all. Peace. Yeah, this got creepy.
It is weird.
That second watch, bro, got so creepy when you was talking and I'm watching with no music. It kind of started looking like a horror movie.